Southeast not marginalized in Buhari's rail project, federal government. Hey guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. If you're joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you all for always coming out here. May God bless you all. On today's news, the federal government says the southeast region of the country is not marginalized in the rail project being executed by President Muhammad Buhari's administration. The Minister of Transportation, Mwazu Sambo, stated this on Monday in Abuja while presenting the achievements of his ministry at the second edition of the PMB Administration Scorecard 2015 to 2023, organized by the Ministry of Information and Culture. Reacting to a question on why the Southeast was restricted only to a narrow gauge rail lines, the minister said it was a wrong conclusion. Mr. Sambo said there is no deliberate attempt whatsoever to marginalize the Southeast, and if any, that is the part of the country that has benefited the most on PMB infrastructure projects. The narrow gauge you're probably referring to is the one that runs from Maiduguri all the way through Just up to Port Harcourt. If that is the one you're talking about, first of all, I will let you know that Maiduguri, Just, and several other cities the rail lines traversed are not in the southeast. According to the minister, the second option then was the narrow gauge contract that was being considered by my predecessor in office. Two options were open to the ministry, either to rehabilitate the narrow gauge at the cost of about 3 billion USD or to do a standard gauge at the cost of about 12 billion USD. We don't have the money. We are going to borrow anyway. So we thought, well, whatever the standard gauge will give us, the narrow gauge will also give us. Mr. Sambo added that looking at the pros and cons of the corridor, the narrow gauge will convey more cargoes. He added that the only fundamental difference between the narrow gauge and the standard gauge was the speed. Justifying his position that the southeast region benefited the most, the minister said it is Mr. Buhari's administration that constructed the second Niger bridge that had defied all previous governments. He said that the bridge would be inaugurated by the president before the end of the year. My people, no be smart, you know. However, Nigerians have reacted to this. These fools keep thinking that that by talking after the second Niger bridge, what else is the rail line to Niger Republic narrow gauge? Why would you borrow to build other rail lines and not borrow to build eastern line, even if it will be from PH to Enugu in the first instance? Yes, they are not marginalized. Only Niger Republic. Evil men everywhere. Arrant nonsense. Where are the rail lines that Buhari's administration did? Instead, you removed most lines to elsewhere. What second Niger bridge? The one that Igbo masses will pay toll gates to pass, or another one? First, the entire routine undermined. We hear even in this age that the old form narrow gauge system will remain. But the western route now has enjoyed upgrade to a standard gauge system. On this rail, trains move faster, like road transport, when roads are resurface and widen vehicles move faster. And it is one of the ways successive governments took business off the eastern axis, affecting Port Harcourt through Enugu, Maiduguri, leading away to Maiduguri. Notice that the federal roads linkage of state capitals along this axis is also weak. Arrant nonsense. Why always justifying the marginalization of the Southeast? Is your so-called second Niger bridge for the use of only Southeasterns only? Every time they keep mentioning second Niger bridge, as if not the condition given to them by American government before they released the Abacha's loot was the construction of that bridge. If not, they wouldn't have done it at all. Excuse me, sir. So narrow gauge train will be crossing second Niger bridge? Note, it was Goodluck Jonathan that entered into PPP partnership, which he had paid 60% of federal government contribution. Buhari only continued with the project. Every time, second Niger bridge, as if that's the highest thing a government can do for its citizens. After all, this bridge was constructed under PPP partnership. Otherwise, it was done through the efforts of the federal government, Anambra and Delta state government, and one other foreign organizations. So what are they talking about? My people, no be small thing dey happen. After 8 years, Buhari and APC failed to complete the rail project, even though Jonathan had already built from Port Harcourt to Jos and Bauchi. Rail service were on before Buhari assumed office in 2015, but have been suspended till date. Now, President Muhammad Buhari have diverted our resources to build rail lines from Katsina to Niger Republic without our approval, so he can be moving in Fulanis freely into the country. My people, we should all look into this issue carefully. Please feel free to